Hi, my name is Ethan Joseph, and in this video I'll walk you through what I did for my proof assignment in IT 235. This project helped me understand how Windows handles network ports, services, firewall, rules, and schedule tasks. So step 1, I'm opening PowerShell. Okay, so in this step, I am identifying network ports. So I've entered this command netstat-anr, and then this command, and then find str listening. Or you could use this whole command, or just this netstat-anr, and then it will show you all the ports that are prompted after you've entered the command. So for me, I've chosen the port 135 and 445. Yeah, this is 135, yeah, and this is 445. So these ports that I've chosen, they have specific roles that they do. So port 135, which is called the RPC, remote procedure call. It is used for remote procedure call, or what we call RPC again. This is a Windows feature that lets programs and services talk to each other across the network. It's very important for client-server communication. And then for 445, server message block, SMB. Port 445 is used by the server message block protocol. Server message block protocol lets computers share files, printers, and folders over a network. It's what helps Windows systems access shared drives and network resources. Right, so let's move on from the ports. Let's navigate through. So right. So I've entered this command again. It's called get service where object $_dot status. All this command, I've entered all this command, and it will show me services. It will identify services that are running. And so in this scenario, I've showcased DHCP. I've chosen DHCP and DiagTrack. Okay, then Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, which is DHCP. Sorry for that. And I'll explain what DHCP client's role is in this scenario. So this service automatically gets an IP address from a DHCP server, so your computer can connect to a network without you having to enter it manually. So it just happens manually. I mean automatically. You don't have to enter it manually. So that's the purpose of a DHCP client in this scenario. And then the DiagTrack, it's called, I think it's also called the Connected User Experiences and Telemetry. This service collects system and usage data and sends it to Microsoft. It helps Microsoft improve Windows by reporting errors, crashes, and general usage patterns. So that is the role of DiagTrack, Connected User Experiences and Telemetry. So let's move on to another step that I've done. Now there are a lot of services here. Right. So I've also entered this command to see the information of the services that I've chosen. This is the information of the Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, and again here this is the DiagTrack information again, as you can see. Alright, so on the rules, firewall rules, the next step is creating firewall rules for port. It's 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. So I used as you can see, PowerShell to create files for TCP port. It's 50,000. Yeah, this will allow or block traffic through the port. So this time I was allowing it, so I entered this command. It was a pretty long command. It's really long. This is the command that you use, and yeah, this is the command that I've chosen. And navigate downwards. So this time is allowed, and this time on this, and here I have on outbound. I think I have I've disabled it here. I've disabled it with this command: disable net firewall rule. It's disabled. Inbound. This is inbound, and enable. And I've entered this command to enable it again. So yeah. So this is the commands. The commands to allow TCP 50,000 inbound, to disable it, and to enable it. These are the two commands for each scenarios. And then it's time for me to, and then we move to the next tab, which is scheduling daily Windows update tasks. I created a scheduled task to check for updates daily. So let me just show how it is done. So the command is tasks chd.msc. Click enter. So now I have to navigate through create basic task, and then I'll enter the name, which is, so I'll enter Windows updates checker. Then I'll navigate next. So I've set it to daily. Next action, it's already daily. Action, I'll set it to start program, and then I'll navigate through finish, and then program script is PowerShell.exe. Yeah, this is PowerShell. I'll click on next. Right, and then I'll click finish. Right, it's done. It says an error. Something is wrong. Okay. Something is wrong. Let me start again. Windows updates checker daily. Okay, PowerShell.exe start program. Say a task or a folder with this name already exists. I think I've created something like this before. So let me try to change the name to Windows updates check. I think it will work this time. Yeah, perfect. It's working now, right? This time is working. So I'll enter this command for it to start scanning for the updates, which is USO client start scan. Perfect. I think everything is done now. Everything is done. Everything is installed. So to conclude, in this assignment, I learned how to identify and research two important network ports: 135 RPC and 445 SMB. Look up and explain two services: Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol Client and DiagTrack. I've used PowerShell to create, disable, and re-enable firewall rules to port 50,000. Scheduled an automatic daily check for Windows updates. So this is everything that I've done, and to conclude, this is everything that I've done, and it's perfect, as you can see. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for watching.